Meet 16-year-old Delana Bella. She carries a heavy secret. For months, Delana has been convinced someone is watching her, peeking through windows, tracking her every movement.
There has been an ongoing thing where somebody has been stalking into my window.
It is an alleged stalker one Delana was caught on camera confronting just hours ago.
A few seconds of silence, and then we hear yelling in the background.
At first glance, this looks like a teenager defending her home. It is not. As the investigation deepens, detectives will uncover a web of multiple killers, a chilling order to execute, and a 16-year-old girl caught in the center of it all.
You're 16 years old, you're young, there's still hope for you to get beat.
I cried and cried, and I knew I was going to lose my family, lose everything.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. 11 o'clock in the morning, October 18th, 2023. 19-year-old Santiago Royal is running for his life, pursued by a small, armed group. Desperate, he bolts toward an apartment complex where a friend lives. The tenant opens the door to help. It is a fatal mistake. In the confusion, both men are shot. The tenant clings to life. Santiago does not. The survivor is left terrified and utterly clueless. He has no idea who the shooters were or why they targeted his friend. To the untrained eye, it appears to be a random act of violence, but the truth is far more calculated. Police begin to comb through the apartment's security footage. The doorbell camera captures everything. Two figures sprint up the stairs, one brandishing a weapon. Then, Santiago screams. Multiple gunshots shatter the silence. But there is a detail that freezes the investigators. A voice shouting, "Shoot through the door," mere moments before the kill. The identity of the culprits is even more disturbing. They are a mother and her two children, 34-year-old Rayana Ruiz, 16-year-old Delana Bella, and 17-year-old Christopher Bella. Delana pulled the trigger. Rayana provided the command. The family claims they were the real victims, pursued by a persistent stalker. They allege Santiago was obsessed, constantly lurking outside Delana's windows. Was there weight to their claim? Or was this stalking narrative a convenient mask for a cold-blooded hunt? On November 14th, 2023, 1 month after the murder, the Bellas are brought in for questioning. Delana is the first to face the detectives. She is about to tell her side of the story.
Do you have a baby? You the one with the baby? Okay, that's what I just wanted to put that together, okay? Because that's what I was told. I wasn't out of the house, but I just wanted to see if you were the mom of the baby. Sorry.
Delana, what's a good address for you?
Take your time. I'm sorry I asked you that. I had heard that one of the young ladies had a small child up there, so yeah. Sorry about that.
She's 49 if you'd like. Okay.
The mere mention of her daughter seems to break something inside Delana. She realizes her life as she knows it is unraveling. Could this fear be the leverage needed to finally get the truth? The officers shift tactics, moving toward a seemingly mundane topic, the family car.
So about 2 to 4 weeks ago, you guys were having car problems.
Yes.
Okay. How long has your mom had that car for?
It's not hers. So, like.
Oh, the car up front is not hers?
No.
Okay.
We don't have a car. That's just her car remains is her friend's car, but it's not her car. It's considered her car because she uses it every day. We use it to take his school, to pick him up. We use it for work. We use it everywhere. So we've been using it for like a long time now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that Toyota is a friend's car.
Yes.
How long have you guys been using that for?
Quite a bit now. Like over 8 months, 9 months.
Okay. 8 to 9 months.
Do you know who it's registered to? What's her friend's name?
I don't.
Okay. You know the friend's name that you put the car? Okay.
I don't know nothing.
Fair enough. Just know the car. Just know we got a car. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever driven that car?
I have once to pick up my little sister from the Bigfoot school.
There's a school called Bigfoot School?
It's Little Bigfoot preschool.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
No.
Wait for that. So you've only driven it once, you said?
Yes.
Who usually drives it?
My mother.
Okay, I don't want to assume anything, so I really ask you. So mom drives usually?
Yes.
The family has been entangled in a long-running saga involving a white sport utility vehicle. Delana insists her mother has been borrowing a friend's Toyota for 7 to 8 months, a long time for a simple favor. Detectives pivot, turning their attention to her brother, Christopher, to see if his story matches his sister's.
You guys have lived there for 6 years. Have you guys ever had any issues at your apartment there? You said that you don't like it.
Not that I could think of. Not like issues. Like maybe somebody and they came one time and broke our windows. That was about it. Not our house windows, but like just the car windows.
Okay.
But that was like so long ago. So I don't even. That was about it. If anything, that's it.
Okay, so somebody broke your car windows?
My mom's car windows. Yeah.
Oh, your mom's car.
Yeah.
What kind of car does your mom have?
I don't know what it's called, but it broke down a long time ago. We just forgot about that.
The car that got the windows broken down or broken out of it? Broke down?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Was it a car or a truck or SUV? What kind
I
of
think it
car?
was an SUV, maybe not. I don't know.
What color? How about that?
I think it was white. I think. Did you guys see the one that was in front of my house? The other one?
I wasn't at the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, you seen that one? Yeah, it was kind of like that one. Not kind of like the car. I'm talking about like the color. The color was like that. It was just white.
Okay.
You said it broke down?
Mm-hmm. Well, after a while, everything stopped working. Whenever we would go through like a drive-through, all of a sudden the car would start shaking a lot and just turn off. And then my mom started getting mad at the car because it wouldn't want to go nowhere. It couldn't make no far trips or nothing. So she wanted to get rid of it. So.
Gotcha. And now you guys got a new car?
No, that's well, it's not our car, but it's my mom's friend's coworker car. She let us borrow it. Actually, she's the one that should be helping us. I don't know what's happening with her.
The officers know the siblings are lying, but they keep the pressure low for now. There is more at stake. They shift the focus back to Delana, probing for information on any surveillance cameras near their home.
Okay.
I think your brother mentioned something about your car getting broken into or the windows, something about
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
That a while back.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that's been maybe like 2 years.
About 2 years, okay. Yeah, he can't remember exactly how long ago.
Oh,
And was it on the, what kind of vehicle? Was it this? It wasn't this vehicle that you had. Okay. What kind of vehicle did you use to have before?
We had a Trailblazer?
Trailblazer?
Yeah, Trailblazer.
What color was that?
That was, oh my gosh. We took it to the freaking thing to try to get it registered and they couldn't figure out what color it was. But they ended up saying it was gray.
Okay.
But it looked all types of colors. It looked like a dark green or it looked like black in the dark.
Oh, was it like one of those ones that changes colors a little
Yeah,
bit?
and then the paint was like, it was kind of fucked up, so it was like it was like rainbow. It was like rainbow.
Okay.
Any other vehicles you guys have had?
Years back we had a white van.
Okay. Which one was it that got the windows broke?
The white van.
The white van.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was up with that? What happened there? Just
That honestly I had no clue. We were the cops were called that day. They came and they, what was it called? They had, whoever did it, we had camera footage. They also said that windows were broken at 3 different schools at that time. And it was just, and then, and it was around the timing. So the detectives came and they, collected what evidence they can. We gave them the camera footage. Whoever did it had left a metal pipe, and they had collected the DNA. They got back to us on that.
Oh, okay.
That's a bummer. How did you guys, is that the only thing that's happened to you guys?
Yes.
With the broken windows?
Yes.
I'm glad.
Right.
You guys have cameras that captured whoever busted those windows, you said?
Well, now we have cameras, but we did. We have, but they were shitty.
Delana mentions home security, claiming their cameras are poor and barely capture anything. It is a classic deflection. She is steering the police away from the digital trail, whether or not those cameras caught anything. The family has a history of being targeted. One would expect them to be armed for protection. The officers decide it is time to ask exactly that.
Is there any kind of defense that you guys have? Do you guys have any firearms or anything to defend yourselves? Something like that was to happen? Or do you?
No, but I know my mom might, because she did go to the, what is it called, Cabela's?
Okay.
For sign something.
Okay.
So other than that, that's all I know.
Okay. Have you ever been to that Cabela's?
I've been on the outside of it.
The inside's pretty cool.
You gotta go to
Is it?
Instagram.
Yeah, it's amazing. They have like this giant fish tank. It's like what, tens of thousands of gallons. They have like bass.
Well, I passed there to go to Sam's, so.
Okay.
But I've never been in it.
Do you remember what your mom bought? What kind of, did she buy a firearm or what did she buy?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember what she bought?
I don't.
Where in the house does your mom keep that gun?
Honestly, I do not know.
Okay.
That I do not know. She does not let nobody know.
Okay. All right. So like none of the kids would know where that's at. Okay.
Have you ever shot it by chance?
No.
Have you ever handled it? Or
No.
we call it manipulated, like mess around with it, slide it, and all that stuff.
No, I don't know where it's at.
No, and it's just a question.
Delana denies knowing where her mother keeps a firearm or ever having touched one. Is this the murder weapon, or is the truth buried deeper? The officers are walking a tightrope. One wrong move, one push too far, and the suspects will lawyer up, ending the investigation right here. Instead, they choose a bold gamble. They decide to lean into the stalker narrative.
There has been an ongoing thing with this. Somebody, I don't know if it was him, but somebody has been was stalking me through my window. And there is the apartments behind us. I don't know if you've seen them, but the apartments behind us do have a little part where it's right in the back of my window.
Okay.
And I've been noticing the screen on.
Okay.
And footsteps and and I even caught someone looking through my window one time.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was, and then we went out there to confront him.
Okay.
Because I thought it was him.
Okay.
I don't know if it was him, but there has been an ongoing thing where somebody has been stalking me through my window.
Okay.
And
Give us a period of time for how long he's going to be stalking. Like looking through the window.
about 3-4 months.
I'm sorry.
And I mean, I don't want to be tripping because, every car that passes by is slow or drives in and parks at my house for a while.
Sure.
I don't want to think anything that's suspicious, and I am wrong for thinking that was the guy because, I do not know if it was him. But I do know that there has been going thing where somebody has been looking through my window, and I do stay in that one room with my daughter.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
We had caught
Did somebody look through your window that day that I was out?
that day, no. But he was in our backyard.
Okay.
So
Do you remember a description of this person?
that looked through my window.
No, that was who was in your backyard that day?
That day,
Can you give us a description of this person?
black and white shoes, black outfit, basically.
The police play along, acknowledging Delana's fear. But her description of Santiago is suspiciously vague. Is she fabricating details, or does she genuinely not know what her supposed tormentor looked like? The officers press for a clarification.
Do you know why we're here today?
No,
Yeah, any idea? No idea at all.
I'm just worried about the babies because I've been through CYRT before. And I know it's not fun. And I don't want my daughter getting taken from me because the family that's in my house, the ones that live with us, are the only people we have. My grandma is gone. My aunties, I only have one auntie. We don't communicate with her. My dad's side of the family, we don't talk to them. And my uncle, he does live in Santa Fe and does visit often. Well, as often as he can because he works. But other than that, we don't have nobody.
I think you really need to think about your daughter, okay?
And I am.
Because you know exactly what we're here for. You know what you've been involved with. Alright? I mean, come on. You're talking to a dad of 6. Okay. So, and we often tell people, look, we don't know your side of the story. And we don't know what happened. But we know something happened. That you, your mom, and your brother are on one boat. And you guys were in your white Ford Expedition. And you're right. Probably somebody stole something from your yard.
The detectives bring the focus back to Delana's daughter. It is a powerful emotional hook. If she wants to be a mother to her child again, honesty is her only currency. The police are certain both Delana and Christopher know exactly why they are sitting in this room. If the stalking story is real, the decision to retaliate with lethal force is a bridge they have already crossed.
Why do you think you're here?
I have no clue. That's what I'm saying. I was,
Nothing comes to mind that you've been involved with the police that would.
Oh, not with the police. I mean, these dudes that yell us for being in the street for playing football, but I doubt that's like why I'm
That's not why we're
yeah.
Anything else that you can think of?
Well, not that I could think of. Well, with cops, not in that situation, but like in other situations, I'm definitely in trouble.
Okay, and that's being in the streets or whatever, and that's different than what we're doing. Right?
Yeah.
I'll let them. I'm sorry, bro. I just wanted to see if you had any idea of why we were here. Because a lot of times we talk to people that are like, I know why I'm here, and they're willing to explain their side of the story. See, we get information in the investigation. We get information. We're information gatherers, and we get that information, and then we share that, and we try to find out what's true or not. And so, in order to, if something comes up and your name comes up and your mom's name comes up and that comes up, we have to investigate that, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times, people, we want to like, okay, they know why we're wanting to talk. If you don't have any idea, you don't have any idea. And we can't force you to know that. It just, a lot of times people do know, and that's why I asked that question, okay?
Christopher is playing a dangerous game of silence. He avoids mentioning Santiago entirely, clinging to the hope that feigned ignorance will buy him freedom. It is a miscalculation. The police already have the proof they need.
So what's gonna happen is it's gonna come up from DNA, it's gonna come up from fingerprints.
I know that.
And
But I haven't touched that gun, so I'm good.
we have video.
Of what?
I'll let my partner share that with you.
We have a lot of video from the neighborhood, okay? We know that there was a confrontation. Okay. The only thing we have here, all right, is your side of the story, okay? As far as exactly what happened, because we talked to Judy, okay? We went up this morning, we did a search warrant on her house, all right? We talked to Judy, okay? And Judy was pretty honest with us, okay? The only facts that I don't have, the only perspective that I don't have is yours, okay? Say exactly what happened and why, okay? And that's important to me. That's important to the district attorney's office, okay? The very last thing I would ever want to do is separate a mother from her daughter, okay? Based off of what I have right now, that might be something that's beyond my control. And I'm not trying to hang that over your head, I'm just trying to be honest with you. So I just need to know what happened that day from your perspective.
You're 16 years old, you're young. There's still hope for you, young lady. This ain't the end of the road. There's something you have to think about is, you're gonna be truthful or you're just gonna sit here and either lie to us or not tell us the truth. And when we play this interview in front of the jury, what are they gonna say? When my partner has enough ample evidence. We just didn't fall upon your apartment by mistake. There's video, you and your brother, you holding the gun. I mean, you even came out on the news for a little bit. You guys got rid of the vehicle. There's a lot of things stacked up against you, young lady. So make the right choice.
The security footage does not lie. The authorities know the trio arrived in that white sport utility vehicle. Once the shots were fired, the car vanished. The story about the vehicle breaking down was just a cover. As the officers prepare to confront Christopher with his own deceit, he shuts down, refusing to answer further.
I know that you know a lot more why we're here, and that's why I asked. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we can go along this way, or we can just be real and give us your side of the story of what happened. And he can tell you what happened on a certain date. And you probably know what I'm talking about. Because we already know about the vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What, the vehicle breaking out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You guys know about that?
Well, we know that,
somebody broke our windows a long time ago. Yeah, because it cost me for that.
Yeah, I do. Okay. And,
Did you guys still ever find out who did that?
I didn't do any follow-up on that, okay? I wasn't tasked with investigating that case, all right? But I will tell you that, we did talk to Judy this morning as well, okay? We did a search warrant at her house, okay? And we seized your mom's white Ford Expedition as evidence in reference to this investigation, okay? Like John said, okay, you know why we're here, okay? I know that you know why we're here. The only thing that I don't have is your side of the story, okay? And no amount of search warrants that I do or video evidence that I've collected is going to give me that, all right? Here's your chance. This is your opportunity to be honest with me and to give me things from your perspective.
And, what's up with that voice situation?
What's up with what?
The lawyer situation?
You can request a lawyer at any time.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I want to request a lawyer, but
We're gonna give you that right. We want to respect you, Chris. All right, but you're in control here.
I wish I was.
No,
That's a lie.
No, you are.
No, that's a lie.
You are in control of this interview right now.
Yeah.
As far as the lawyer, and that's what I'm talking about. Obviously, you can't let you come out and just go home, right? Because we are doing an investigation. So
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, okay? But right now, you can either say, I want a lawyer, which you have that right to, right? Or you can say, you know what, I understand I don't have a lawyer, but I want to tell you my side of the story. Because there is a side of the story.
Well, I want to know what I can and can't say because I just don't know what the even situation is going on right now. So
Would it help you if we give you a date?
A date?
A
Probably
date of
not.
something that happened?
Not a date. I don't know about a date. Maybe if you tell me what happened, or I don't want to sound.
How about if we ask you specific questions? Would that help you?
If you can do that if you want, but I'm saying I'd rather have a lawyer present or anything.
Okay, so I think
Yeah.
you want to. Okay.
Christopher invokes his right to a lawyer. His interview ends. It changes nothing. The police have damning evidence of him chasing Santiago with a baseball bat. He is just as complicit as his mother and sister. With Christopher out of the room, the detectives turn their full attention back to Delana. They dial back the aggression, offering a sliver of empathy. They need her to talk.
But you don't want to be looked at as a cold-blooded murderer. I know that. Because you're a caring mom. Things got out of control. We understand that. Believe me, I've heard a lot of things in my lifetime of experience as a mom. I've heard a lot. You don't look like a cold-blooded murderer. There's a reason why you did what you did, what your brother did, what he did, what your mom did, what she did. All three of you guys. And it's called conspiring. It's a big word. That means we talk about it. We talk about how to get out of it. About, oh, tell them that the car is broken down. It's not broken down. You guys drove it off the rental. Chopped it off. Get rid of it. Pick up another car. That's tampering with evidence. Your mom can be looking at more charges for contributing to the delinquency of a minor. You guys are still minors, both of you. You and your brother. There's a lot on this. See, if you can explain why you did what happened, then at least we have something to take to the district attorney saying at least she was cooperating. We all make mistakes.
I'm gonna tell you the story because I know it's my fault, and I just want it. I know I probably won't, but I want to get home to my daughter. It's all I'm worried about right now because my family, because they're all I have. Literally, my siblings and my mom. All I got left. And that's why I'm trying to be honest because it wasn't supposed to be that way. It wasn't, honest to God, it wasn't supposed to be that way. I know.
Delana finally cracks. She admits it wasn't supposed to be that way. She claims they only wanted to teach Santiago a lesson, but the situation spiraled. The officers hold their breath. Will she confirm that her mother gave the order to kill?
What did he respond when you asked what he was doing in the backyard? Do you remember?
I don't remember just because I was just mad and yelling at him. So.
I can see that. You ever call police just to make a report?
They don't, it takes forever to come. By the time they come, they say it's they'll send someone out, but it won't be till later. And sometimes we're not home.
And I get that. It's happened a lot. I worked the field for 17 years and I know it's very difficult to get out there. But did you ever make that call? Because once you make that call, it gets registered and it gets documented. And it gets what we call a computer-aided dispatch. It's a cab that goes out. And even though officers don't get out till later, there's always there's always a little bit of a paper trail, so to speak.
Oh.
Did you ever make a call to police?
The details just don't add up. 4 months of being stalked, yet not a single police report? Delana's narrative is beginning to show cracks. Either the family lost faith in the system, or she is carefully crafting a justification for murder.
I told my mom this because someone was and then she was just like, who? And then we went out, we were trying to find who was in our backyard. And we were only supposed to, like, you know, whip his ass a couple times.
Sure.
But he ended up running. And, well, he gave me, like a kind of like a smart attitude when I was arguing with him.
Oh, shoot.
So then that made me get more mad.
Okay.
And so we were chasing him. And I ran up the stairs. He was going to.
Okay.
And not thinking in my mind, I just remember pulling the trigger. And after that, I ran down. My mom was just empty.
Who was with you when you went up the stairs?
My brother. And I feel so bad because he's so young. And I am too, I know that, but I wasn't supposed to do that, especially in front of him. And me and my brother, we sat down. We cried about it because I'm like, I've apologized to my brother and I've apologized to my mom so many times because it was my fault, and I know it was. But I can't take back the past. I can't.
Yeah.
And I felt horrible for what I've done because I have a kid and it wasn't even supposed to be like that. And I can't lose my family. They're like gone. But I gotta do what I gotta do to check my family. And I know that wasn't the right thing. But
Like
like I said, you can't change the past.
Yeah, and like I said, we're not here to judge you. When you say your brother, do you have more than one brother?
No.
Okay. So when you say your brother was up there with you, went up the stairs.
I do refer to like people that I grew up to as brothers, but my biological brother.
Okay.
Yes, I have one.
What's his name?
Christopher.
Which brother? You know?
I don't have anyone.
No. So not your mom's.
It was one that I had got behind her back.
Tell us about that. At what point did you?
I had bought it off of someone from the street.
Sorry. Yeah, that's.
And after that, I ended up just, getting rid of it.
How'd you get rid of it?
I threw it away
Where did you throw it away?
in a dumpster. And I could not remember which one exactly. But I know I threw it in a dumpster.
Okay.
Was the dumpster where?
I don't know. That's I would just. After that situation happened, we went and we went to Judy's, right? And my mom just told her that we needed to switch the cars. That's all I remember her telling her. And she was like, that's fine, we can use mine. Because we always, there was no problem with us switching cars. There was, you need a car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Use it. But after that, I just remember my mom and my brother were just so panicking, scared for me, and I went outside and I went and I got in the car and I went and I drove like to an area I didn't know, and I just drove. And then I went back, and after that, I went inside Judy's house, and my mom was just sitting there crying for me because she was just scared for me, you know what I mean? And it wasn't even supposed to be like that. She didn't even know that I had the gun until I had popped out with it that day.
Okay.
And she was, I just remember her so disappointed.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Did Judy, what conversations did you guys have with Judy about what happened?
Really nothing, because she, well, I had, told my mom that she doesn't even know.
The timeline is clear. Delana spotted Santiago. They hunted him down to the apartment, and he was executed. Afterward, they scrambled to hide the SUV, masking it under a tarp to escape detection. But one question remains. Did the rest of the family actually witness the stalking, or were they just following Delana's lead?
Did your brother or your mom see this male in the backyard when you had the first confrontation with him? Like when you told him, hey, what are you doing back there?
I don't know.
So you don't know. Okay. As far as you know, you were the
Yeah.
Okay. Did they know what he looked like? Or were they going off of what you
They were going off of me.
Okay, what you looked like?
Well, and then I knew what he looked like, so then I was like, that's him right there.
Okay.
I had
Okay. And then were you guys, when you first pointed him out, was he still close to your apartment, or where was he at that point?
No, he was already running to the other apartments. He went.
Okay. And now, when you pointed him out, you said you got out at one point, and was it your mom and your brother that was talking to him? Or yelling at him?
Yeah, she was yelling at him, telling him not to come back.
Okay. And you said you got out at that point, and you had your gun out of your purse.
Yeah.
You're pointing it down at that point. Did you guys get back into the vehicle, or from?
Yeah, but it wasn't very far. Like it was
Okay.
like we had just pulled in and then see where he went.
Okay. So when you guys first got out and you had the gun pointed down on the ground, were you guys on the street, or were you guys in the parking lot? Or were you guys out in specific?
The street. Yeah.
So then he takes
The street, but it was by the parking lot. So the car would come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then he's off running, you said. And then you guys all get back in the vehicle?
And then he didn't go very far, so we just went literally into the parking lot, and then that's whenever we had got out, and I had chased him upstairs.
You chased him all the way upstairs? Okay. When you came back, you said you went up, he slammed the door.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Who says shoot you the door? It was a female voice.
I'm not gonna say who it was because I don't know who. I didn't see it come out of whoever's mouth it came out of. I didn't see them speak it.
Was it you?
So I can't
Was
say.
it you that said it?
No.
Was it your mom?
Well, not that I know.
Who else would say something like was it your mother's voice that you heard?
I cannot say because I didn't see it.
That's better. he was insured by someone.
Delana has been remarkably open, but she hits a wall when asked about her mother's role in the final command. She is desperate to shield Rayana from the consequences. It is a futile effort. The evidence is already solid. The final piece of the puzzle, Rayana Ruiz. She is the one who pushed her daughter to pull the trigger, uncertain even then if they had the right targets. She reached out to a friend to discuss lawyers, trying to navigate a disaster she created. Now, she is about to face the reality of what she has done to her own children.
Can you guys tell me why I'm here?
Yep, absolutely. Okay. So I'll be honest with you about why we're here. Okay, we're investigating a violent crime that occurred last month. Okay. That we know that you're involved in. Okay. We have your car that was at Judy's house. Okay. We talked to Judy this morning at length. We did a search warrant on her house. We seized your car because it was involved in a violent crime. Okay. I've also done search warrants on your Facebook account and your cell phone number, giving me location data. So the only thing that I don't have is your side of the story. And that's why we're here today. Okay. This is your opportunity to explain to me what happened. Okay. Because I know that you were involved. All right. I just don't know to exactly what extent or what happened. I don't have your side of the story, and I need that. Okay. And I know that this is very scary, and I know that this is very difficult to talk about. Okay. But like I said, we've talked to Judy. Okay. We've talked to Christopher. All right. Now we're talking to you. Okay. And when we're done here, I'm going to go talk to Delana. All right. This is your chance to just be honest with me about what happened. Okay, because you have a lot of kids here to worry about.
Right.
So take a deep breath. Okay. And tell me what happened.
Could I have a tree present? Because that's
Yeah.
Hang tight for a little bit, okay?
an officer or
An officer.
An officer.
Yeah, we won't be able to get you an attorney right now,
uh-huh.
so you'll have to get one option. I think you have an arrest warrant already, so you'll be on the
So
job
is
site.
that going to jail?
Yeah. So you are under arrest. Okay.
Do you know where my kids?
So which kids?
My kids.
So again, Christopher is here. Okay. Delana is going to be here as well. The rest of the kids are with officers. They're safe. Okay.
In June 2025,
Rayana Ruiz was sentenced to 20 years in prison for second-degree murder, conspiracy, and aggravated battery. Meanwhile, Delana and Christopher Varela were booked into the Bernalillo County Juvenile Detention Center, and their court cases are
If you
ongoing.
enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe. Most viewers aren't subscribed, and your support keeps this channel running. Check out my other recent cases here, or explore the latest uploads.